The combination that we're going to do is a Harai Goshi to a left side drop Seo Nagi. The reason why this works so well is because we're working off of a scenario where this guy is anticipating your Harai Goshi, which means that he's going to get ready to get out of the throw, which means he's circling onto your hip, perfect for the drop Seo Nagi on the opposite side. So, for those of you who don't know, this is what a regular Harai Goshi looks like without any kind of resistance. All you're doing with this lapel and sleeve grip, stepping here, putting your foot back just like an Uchimata, and then sweep that leg through, and that's Harai Goshi, right? There's one of two ways to block a Harai Goshi, or at least not get thrown by it for any pond. First way is to just sink your hips down. So if I come in, as soon as he feels me turning in, he sinks his hips. If he does this, it's a lot harder for me to try to pick him up, right? Because his center of gravity is lower. The other way, the one that we're going to practice today, is by circling away from the throw. There's obviously two directions in which you can circle. If he circles clockwise from my throw, he's going to just lead up into my hip like this, and it's going to be a lot easier for me to hook onto it and be able to throw, right? If he circles away from my hip, away from my throw, then it looks like this. He's circling away from my direction, from my throw. So I'm completely missing what I'm trying to get at in the first place, right? Which is the beauty of this Harai Goshi to a drop Seo Nagi. So what you're going to be doing is getting your grip here, like this, and you're going to come in for your Harai Goshi. As soon as this guy feels that you're coming in for the throw, he's going to circle away from it, like this, here. Okay? When he does this, again, it's completely voiding out my Harai Goshi. I can't get that. My leg is now in the middle. I'll have to transfer over to an Uchimata, but because he circled, my arm placement isn't correct, and it's going to be a lot harder for me to have to switch over to like a Ken or some other kind of Uchimata. So what we're going to do instead of going against the grain is going with the grain. As soon as you come in for your Harai, and as soon as you feel this guy rotating in or away from the throw, is when you come in for your drop Seo Nagi. Easier said than done. I'm going to break down the feet first, and then I'll be able to show the full thing. So here's my Harai. 1, 2. Now, notice my foot here. This is the reaping leg. This is normally what comes across to be able to lift this guy up here. But in this case, because I know that he's going to circle out of the way, all I'm going to do, instead of lifting my leg up, is plant this foot down, so that way I'm on my toes here. So it's 1, 2, and now I'm here, okay? And if you notice, when I plant my foot down, I'm in this throwing triangle that everybody likes to talk about. I'm right here, and it's setting me up perfectly for my drop Seo Nagi. Okay? The trick is timing. So again, the timing is waiting and anticipating for this guy to rotate out of the way, so that way you can immediately come in for the drop. So we're here. 1, 2, he circles out. My foot is here, and then all I have to do is let go of the sleeve, pivot off of this right foot that you had down, launch this left leg all the way around, so that way you're in that Ippon Seo Nagi position. Then you can go to the knees. You're perfectly underneath this guy. Then you can take the drop. So again, timing is a big part of this throw. This is not correct timing, okay? There is no momentum, there's no movement. This guy is standing still, and it's not realistic for you to try to get the shot off if you're going to be taking your time with this. Again, this is incorrect. Here, take a second, and then come in, no good. Timing and speed are what makes this throw, okay? As he's rotating, like this, I come in. If he's standing still, right, And I'm here, I have to take a way bigger step to be able to get in between his legs for a proper drop or standing upon Seo Nagi. By him rotating around like this, it's such a shorter step. He's doing most of the work for me. That's why you're anticipating that he circles around, so that way you don't have to do as much work for the drop. So, all together, you have your grip here. As soon as I feel him rotating away from my Harai Goshi, I come in for that left side drop Seo Nagi. There. Apologize, I can't follow through with the throw. My finger's broken right now. But a couple more times. One more. Notice how, again, I'm coming in for that drop Seo Nagi as soon as this guy is rotating around. One more time from a different angle.